This video is on adding and subtracting radical expressions. The c in this expression is the coefficient. The n is the root, and the a is the radicand. So an example might be 3 times the fourth root of 7. For two of these radical expressions to be like, they must have the same root and the same radicand. So, for example, if you had 3 fourth root 7, you could add that to 2 fourth root 7 so that you had 5 fourth root 7. You can kind of think about it as being like 3x plus 2x equals 5x, and the x would simply equal the fourth root of 7. So here are a few examples. If there's no coefficient written here, you know it's understood to be a 1. So this one would be 5 cube root 2. This one, again, we've got that understood 1 there. So it would be negative 6 cube root 5. Here, notice that our roots are the same. However, our radicands are different. So we need to simplify to see if we can get them to the same radicand. I can simplify the cube root of 48 by thinking of a perfect cube that goes into 48, and that would be 8. 8 times 6 is 48. The cube root of 8 is 2, so I can simplify this expression by saying 2 cube root 6, and that gives me a total of 3 cube root 6. Okay, number 4 is a little more difficult because now you've got 3 expressions that you're adding and subtracting. The first thing to do is notice that they're all understood to have the 2 here. They're all a square root. And then the second thing is we can't do anything with it unless we're able to simplify them and get like radicands. So pause the video and see if you can do that on your own and then add them. And then come back to the video to check your answer. This is our final answer. We're not able to combine these any further because the radicands are not like. Okay, try a few more. This one would be negative 2 square root x. For number 6 again, I have to simplify because although my roots are the same, my radicands are not. So this time I'm trying to think of a fourth root. So I know that 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. So I know 16 has a fourth root of 2. So 16 times 2 is 32. And actually 16 times 3 is 48. So I could simplify that as 2 fourth root 2 plus 2 fourth root 3. And that's all I can do because, again, my radicands are not like. So that's my final answer. You try 7 and 8, so pause the video, work the problems, and then come back and check your work. Okay, I want to talk through number 8. Again, I'm looking for perfect cubes here. So I know 8 is a perfect cube because 2 times 2 times 2 gives me 8. So I'm able to take this cube root of the 8 and get 2. So 2 times 3 gives me the 6. So I'm left with 6 cube root 2. For this one, I used 27 times 2 because 27 is 3 times 3 times 3. So it's a perfect cube. So the 3 comes out, and 3 times 4 is 12. And then here, 4 times 4 times 4 gives me 64. So the 4 comes out, giving me 4 cube root of 2. So then when I add my coefficients, I have 6 minus 12 is negative 6, plus 4 gives me the negative 2 cube root 2.